Wow, we went from 59 to 62. We didn't make that much progress last time, but it's okay. Was it? Oh, never mind. I thought it was way less. Never mind. Never mind. I lied. Okay, now I gotta remember what I was doing. I don't know. I just made that up. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember now. Okay, so we finished all the levels on the ground floor. Now we have to head up to the booty eye, which is where we are going. We have to climb up here again. I think I did all the extra content in this world, in this main world, like in the hub main, whatever you call this, hub level world thing. And here we did that. And I think all I need to do was come down here and do these last few levels. So they got Fracture Hills. And I think somebody was telling me last time that Fracture Hills, a few of these I can't finish without going to another world to get another ability. But it doesn't really matter. Let's just go through all of them and do them. I was gonna like try to remember which one was which, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll just go through it and come back like we did with the World 1. But yeah, we're making a lot of progress in this game. Hopefully everything sounds good as well. Yeah, okay, that's what was being discussed. We need every talisman anyway. Okay. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird, bro.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy earthshapers have encased it in stone.
Did she just hit on me? Did she just hit on Spyro? Did she just call him a quadruped? Is that a thing? I didn't even know that was a thing. Because I have 4 legs? She's like, dang, if only you had 2 legs like me. Okay. Welp. See, that dictionary doesn't have some weird words or some like that dictionary seems to be very built for like common words. Oh Lord Jesus. Is that an enemy? Ooh, this place is kind of big. I don't know where to go. All right. There's like a lot of places I can go all at once. All right. Oh Lord Jesus, it's a oh no, you do not work like that. Okay, how do I take you out? Perecti! How are you doing, young lad? How do I take these dudes out? What the frick? Oh Lord!
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some sages trapped in stone.
Not surprised. The practice is always saying that there's such is going on in the Polish world. That's rude, bro. That's an interesting enemy. I gotta give him that. A tree that sends their bees to attack me. But now it really is. Ooh, we missed that. Ooh, almost died. All right. I thought I I killed you. Where'd you come from? How'd you get back here? Wait, no, this is a different area, isn't it? Not a huge fan of that music. It's traditional music. I completely skipped this first dude. Woo! Alright. Now what's happening? Oh, we ain't going here. What am I doing? Wait, my brain is bad. Did I do the thing? Yes, I did do the thing. Okay, we're good. Alright. It can be traditional all at once. It's just not a fan. Fair. Can't really say much to that one. Although I am confused at the gimmick in this world, I won't lie. Like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with these big dudes. I can't fire them, and then they hurt me. They hurt me! Like, a whole bunch of old YouTubers got accused of domestic abuse, toxic, druggy, sexual predator behavior, or even child enthusiastic acts. Child enthusiastic? What the hell? I never heard of that terminology. They're just too enthusiastic around children. But that's what I was gonna say. Like, that's like super common where we are. So like, it's like y'all are just like y'all upgrading to the American culture status. Don't worry about it. It's all part of the degeneracy process. Yo, what's up, Stella? Happy to see you again. Hopefully you're doing swell. Appreciate you. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is where... Oh, Lord! Is where I need to go, because I'm not sure. This level is confusing. It almost makes me wonder, is this one of those levels where I need a different ability or something? Because I'm not even understanding what I'm missing. I can't interact with any of those doors. Or like any of these things. I need to get some freaking health. That's what I need. Jesus. Dude, really? How am I supposed to block that? But yeah, appreciate you stopping in again. The reality of it is, I feel like with YouTube content, as sad as it is, a lot of people who end up doing YouTube content are child predators because it's just something that attracts a lot of kids. As sad as that is, I feel like that's the truth behind it. What is with these doors? Do I get like a car or something later on? I don't understand the timing of that. A lot of these enemies only seem to hurt me from the front. But yeah, so I feel like just a lot of terrible people. Not everyone, obviously, but a lot of people who have no...
To be free. Now there is only one satyr left to rest.
Oh, okay. It feels like a lot of like bad YouTubers, a lot of bad-minded people come on YouTube because it's just a good platform for that. To do sus-ish. A lot of kids are gonna be there. And a lot of kids are very gullible and innocent and will do anything to get close to their favorite YouTubers. So I feel like that environment always just attracts susness. Unfortunately.
Oh, a dragon. Perhaps you can help. My friend is locked in this room and lost the key. And you know how hard it is to find a locksmith at this time of night.
Break down the door on the building. That's difficult? Okay, I'm gonna come back to that. That's interesting. Okay, before I do that though, I wanna come down here, get some health. Oh, I got full health. What the hell? Cool. No, and nobody would ever have expected that from this particular dude. That's how it always happens. Ow! Holy frick, I didn't know you could reach me there. That's how it always happens. You always think that it's always somebody that you least expect it because they're playing the part perfectly. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do at making it seem like they're not the kind of person that would manipulate children. I don't know how I'm supposed to not get hit by that, so.
Have my gratitude.
Yo, what's up, Billy Bob? Thank you so much for 13 months on a 13-month streak. Appreciate you. Hopefully you're doing well. But yes, I am enjoying Spyro 2 a whole lot. Ooh, this is interesting. I wonder how you get this. This level is booty eye. Honestly, it's feeling booty eye. I feel like I can't do anything right now. I don't know if it's because this might be one of those levels I can't finish yet, or maybe when I get all the singing dudes I can do more. I don't know. You have to push them into the lava? Oh, I had no idea how to kill those hoes. I thought I had to get all these guys first.
Now that you have rescued all the satyrs in Fracture Hills, you ought to go into the temple.
Alright. But hold on, there's an area over here that I didn't explore yet. Okay, mini game up in there. Dude. How do I avoid the first shot? Dude, what do you do with all these ones over here? There's no lava. For your own sanity, come back here later. Oh man, is it one of those types of levels? Holy frick, man. Why they gotta do me like this, bro?
I've been experimenting with this potion. I'd like to test it out, but the Earthshapers out there have made going out a bit difficult. Could you kindly offer me an escort?
Oh, wait, no, I probably shouldn't do this just yet. If I need an ability to do this area, then I'm probably not gonna be able to help you properly. At the very least, then, I'm gonna come in here and not trigger that conversation and get all the gems that I have access to. And knowing how this game works, if I kill all the enemies before I can kill all of them, I'm just gonna have to come back and kill them again, so... Let me go into the temple and get the talisman and then move on, and I'll come back. You want to do that after the next ability? Yeah, I figured so. Let me try to get to the temple. Where is that at? Because they told me to go in there. Assuming that's where I get the talisman. Yeah, here we go. And we need that before we can leave. So at the very least, which trigger that.
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to be all like, you're my hero. Thanks for saving poor, helpless little me. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, short stuff. I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
Bro, what the hell? Is that a yo-yo? I didn't even realize that. I'm gonna burn your flag. Bro. I can't blame him. After a while, you just gotta dance to it. Alright, so we got the talisman, so we're coming back for more. Let's go into the next level. Alright, so we got Magma Cone. Covers ears in horror, then begins dancing. Oh, frick. Sorry. That was in my head. Hey, who are y'all? Oh, oh, Lord. Oh, God. Okay. Bro. I mean, that's one way to be.
Hello, Spyro. I suppose you're here for the party. I'm afraid it's been cancelled because the stupid Earthshaper set off the volcano.
Oh, I'm ready to party. All right. What are we looking at here? Oh, had a feeling. What's that sound? What the hell? Please tell me I'm not the only one who heard that ish. Ow, you ball sack! I hate you. Give me help. I need help. I need help. I'm getting slapped. Bro. Hold up. I'm having a hard time here. Okay, I figured so, but I wasn't sure. Okay, there we go. We slapping some hoes up in here. They take a long time to actually throw their whatever the hell they're throwing. So that gives us some time. But how do we get up to the second level here? Oh, some climbing. From 1 to Croc, how much do you enjoy Spyro? From Run the Croc. I love Spyro. Spyro is like one of my favorite series I've played yet. I don't know. I don't understand that chart because, I mean, I enjoyed Croc. So, like, I get that a lot of people hate on it, but I enjoyed Croc. But I really enjoy this game. I really like Spyro. I think Spyro is becoming, like, one of my favorite classic PlayStation series. If I were to say my best classic favorites, they're going to be... It would be Jack and Spyro being the best, and then probably Ratchet and Clank, and I don't know. I really enjoyed Crash as well, So part of me wants to put Crash above Ratchet and Clank, but I think Ratchet and Clank fits more. Aw, dang it. I think Ratchet and Clank fits more of my playstyle, if that makes sense. But Crash ended up being a lot more entertaining and fun than I was expecting it to be. I quit Rack, that new one. Really? I really liked it. Why'd you quit? What made you quit? But yeah, I'm open to seeing what Kyle's like. I'm pretty sure it'll be enjoyable. I'm open-minded. I'm an open-minded gamer, so that's what I have going for me most of the time. I played Croc 1, and basically what happened with Croc 1 is it felt very, like, it took a while to get used to the tank controls, but once I mastered them, the game became way more fun. And I end up saying this about a lot of things that I play, but it's like I feel like when I get over the initial hump of understanding how something is meant to be approached, I have way more fun doing it, if that makes sense. I don't always have fun doing it when I feel like everything's very frustrating, but once I figure out how to use the mechanic to my advantage and what's expected of me. Where's that layer of... I saw some gems. Where is it? Once I figure all that out... Oh, it was over here. Once I figure all that out, I'm usually pretty good to go. So I felt like Croc was like that. I had to master the controls, and you can use the... It's kind of like Spyro, where you can use the D-pad and the analog stick. I actually felt like with with Croc, the D-pad... I could play with the D-pad, but I felt like I actually had more control with the analog stick, and I ended up really mastering the controls with the analog stick instead, which is why I'm doing the same thing for Spyro. I just feel more comfortable with analog stick, even if it doesn't have the same amount of control that the D-pad might have, or the game were built for D-pad gameplay. I don't know. I don't know if that's just me or what, but it definitely doesn't feel that bad for me with just the analog stick. Oops, frick. Can I reach that from there or from here? Ah, okay, maybe I should reach it from here. Just kind of didn't feel like playing it, and also didn't have time. I'm pushing myself through that Starfield because I want to do another Cyberpunk playthrough since the update and DLC. What does Starfield have to do with Cyberpunk? Why do you have to do Starfield to do Cyberpunk? Am I missing something? Oh, you just want to finish it first. Okay, got you. I thought you were saying that they're connected. I was like, wait, what? That's a weird one. It's new to me. There we go. But yeah, like after I figured out how to control Croc and get it down, it ended up being a pretty enjoyable game. It felt pretty challenging at times, which is rewarding. When you do well, it's rewarding. I do remember the biggest gimmicky part about it was the jumping. I felt like the jumping was a little bit bad at times, I won't lie. I do remember that. The jumping would sometimes be sus. But like, you know, you give it another try and you get it down. Space issue. Thought I gotta dedicate my time and attention to the game because I get bored with Cyberpunk then. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, I thought I fell. Oh yeah, that's back at the beginning. We definitely don't want to fall down there. I see glitch gems. I need to buy an external SSD if I'm gonna play any of those games apparently. Which is bullcrap, but because I'm not buying another internal one right now. So I'm about to just buy an external one and make sure it's hooked up to my power adapters and crap so that it runs at peak performance. It just depends on where you plug it in. I have like powered hubs that basically run hard drives and should be able to run SSD fine. but it has to be USB 3 and powered. External, let's see. That's where I just was. Yeah, so these are where those glitch gems were. So I want to come in here.
If it isn't my best customer, the elevator in the next room can take you to the volcano. You can have unlimited use of the elevator for a one-time fee of only a few gems.
Sure, bro.
It's a pleasure.
You're always stealing my money, so might as well just let you keep doing it. I haven't been looking at how many. Oh my god. Is that 7 out of 19? I wasn't missing nobody, right? They better all be down here. I mean, it seems like in this game, the gems are only used for that anyway. So, like, it doesn't really matter. You're not really losing out. Ah, frick! Stop it! Stop it, Spyro! Stop it! Yeah, I see the gems, so I want to make sure. Oh, frick! Oh, Lord! Okay. Okay, did we go all the way around now? I'm pretty sure we did, right? So now we can go up. What is this? Am I supposed to be here to get somewhere? I can't see. I can't see below me, so I have no idea if I let go, if I'm dead. See, we're cheating. Never mind. Wait, what? No, come on. My cheating strat was working before.
Thanks for closing the lid on the volcano, Spyro. Things were getting a little too hot around here. By the way, here's a talisman I was saving for the party later. I think you deserve it more.
Honestly, practice, I want to play Starfield so bad. I just can't. Right now, no money. But I would love to give it a shot. I'm hoping it's not. So do you feel like it's worth the hype, or like what is your opinion of it? Oh, frick. There's a lot going on, right? There's a lot. I'm getting a... my cock! Okay, that worked. I don't know how it worked, but it worked.
You're just in time for the party. Well, you would be if those nasty lava monsters hadn't stolen our hits. It just won't be the same without party hits.
No, my stock nut! Sorry. Wait, what am I doing wrong? I'm confused. My stop. Look, bro. Don't be judging me. It says shoot down the party folk, right? How do I shoot them down? I don't get it. What? Did I misunderstand?
Hey, Spyro! You're just in time for the party. Well, you would be if those nasty lava monsters hadn't stolen our hits. It just won't be the same without party hits.
You need to use rocks? Oh, those things? Of course. Okay, I had a feeling these would come in handy at some point, but I didn't know how. Let's get all the ones down here first. Alright, where's the thing at? Okay, hold on. Let's go back up here. Thank you so much. I don't know why my brain didn't figure that one out. Get off. Walk. Ah. We're so dead. Oh, you can shoot them from pretty far away. Alright, where's the more health at? Oh, here's some health. No! Hopefully I didn't just soft lock myself. What? You gotta be eating my Judy. Suck it, dick. Oh no. Oh god. I messed that up. I forgot to go back and get the power. But we can do this. So if you were to rate Starfield, and you know that I like, I'm a big fan of Fallout, New Vegas, Fallout, honestly, all the Fallouts at this point. And not mean to go up there. No one saw that. Where would you recommend that game to me? Oh, there's one more. Where was he? I will find you. My card is a 3060 Ti, so probably not. I have no idea what those are. I'm gonna be honest with you. There you are.
Thanks, Spyro.
All right.
Here, this got mixed in with the cheese balls, and I almost chipped a tooth on it.
These guys are cute. $19 out of 19. 328 out of 400, and we have 2 more orbs to get. I'm assuming this is one of the places that I can 100%. Fingers crossed. No, my child! Dang it. No one saw that though. Don't worry about it. This is the only mini game. No! Oh, these came back? Or is that just one I missed? Okay, I need to try and get the gems from all those that fell. So let me try to roll around here. Hopefully I got all of them, but I don't know where all of them fell. That was the problem. Again, 100% this level? Okay. How am I supposed to know where all those gems fell, bro? That is not good news, practice. Bruh. 338 out of 400. So I may or may not have all the ones I need in here. I'm trying to fly around and see. I think I got all the ones that fell on the bottom. Oh, well, the only way to know for sure would be to go up here and then come back and look. Oh, okay, thank you. I was assuming so, but I wasn't sure because we're really close to 400, so that must mean that I am nearby. Oh, here we go. I see. Oh, did I never explore down here? Hmm. All right. So that was some of them. Let's see. See, that's the only issue I have. The other level, it makes sense that I wouldn't be able to 100% that right now, right? But sometimes it's hard to know whether or not you can 100% everything or find everything. So when you know that this game isn't like you can't find everything in every level, you're kind of like guessing which ones, like, should I keep looking or am I good? Like, you kind of don't have a lot to work with there. Oh, this is back to the beginning. Okay, so we got all the enemies, so I gotta figure out where these other gems are. I'm missing something. There's gotta be somewhere I haven't gone. But like, it's hard to know unless someone's telling you, which can kind of suck. It's gotta be something with this, right? Climbing up this thing. How do I get up there? I did that before, right? Yeah, I was here before. So yeah. So I think that's over here. Oh yeah, you did tell me about that. Okay, yeah. Someone told me about this. Over here? Oh, let me go back up here and see. There's something up here. No! No! Frick. Yeah, something is up there. I messed up. I hit the buttons all wrong and ish. Okay, so it's that other way on the other side, the other thing. Can I like... do that? I mean, I don't know if that's how I was supposed to do that, but it worked. What the hell is this? That's not all of it? What am I missing? A little bit more? Oh, you're still telling me to go down, right? Down here? What the? What the hell? I had no idea this was here. Okay, what kind of sus mini game is this?
Hey, Spyro, check out this cool cave I found. Let's play a little game. Every so often, a piece of this crystal popcorn pops out of the ground. The first one to grab 10 of them wins.
We're grabbing popcorn?
Ready
Okay.
when you are.
What? I can't even see! Dude! Oh, you can visualize it. Okay, I didn't see that. Now I understand. No, my camera! Dude, I swear, man.
You're pretty fast, but not as
Shush! I get it now. Cheater. What? Dang it. I'll let you have one. Bullcrap. Dang it. Okay, I might let you have two. What, you cheater? Just because you have more reach than me doesn't mean you can be mean. Ha! Suck it, nerd! What? Cheater.
Okay, you win.
Get
Here's an
wrecked, kid. Woo!
I'll give you another orb if you can beat me again.
Knew
Let's
it.
play to 15 this time. What do you say?
Sure, scrub. full difficulty. Yes! Suck my balls, dick! What? Suck it, nerd! What? That is some bull. No! He cheated!
Fast, but
He cheated! You freaking cheat! Oh my god! Holy frick. No. Cuck you. Bro! I just got licked. Oh my god, this is bad. I messed up twice. Dang it. I can't see! Oh my god, game.
you're pretty fast, but not as fast as me.
Did we
What do you say? Would you?
just like were we like on like tie there? Did he just get luckier? He got lucky as hell, bro. I hate him. Ah, get slapped, nerd. No! No! The angle!
You're pretty fast.
Dude, he's a cheater! Okay, we got this. We got this, bro.
Would you like to give
We
it
got this. My
another
whole
shot?
life depends on this. My whole life. Oh, frick. Yeah, I can steal some of them, but I thought if I just focused on myself, it'd be fine. Frick. God dang it. Ah! Oh, I can't see what he's going for. I can't see. It's so hard to keep track of him. No, frick. Dang it, I messed up. Oh, frick. I gotta stop him now. I gotta stop him. No, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. No, we are doing so good. We got this. We got this. I hit the wrong button, I won't lie. Dang it. I can't hit his body because then he cucks me. Dang it! You cucked my body one more time, bro. No! Stop cooking me! Cheater! Oh, I can't see. Dang it, I can't see again. No! I had that! Oh, frick! Oh my god, he's gonna die! I'm killing this guy. He is so dead. Yo, what's up to Chosen Rose? How you doing? I'm sorry, I get really into games. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. I'm trying so hard. Hacks! Oh, and then right. Wait, did I get it? I can't even tell if I got it. We gotta cook him a little bit. Where's... You cucker! Oh, freak. Ah! Oh, freak. Ah! Yes!
Really good.
Yes! Frick you, you Prosec! Oh,
Now,
frick.
take this orb.
Sorry, y'all.
Guess you learned it.
He got slapped. I need to kill this cheetah. He needs to stop with this bullcrap. He's giving me bronchitis. I'm just kidding. He's giving me high blood pressure. But yo, what's up, the chosen one, chosen Rose? Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you. Ah, I'm sus as hell. Oh, I was about to say, how do you get back up? Wait, what am I missing? No, we're good. We 100%. We good. Okay, there we go. We're good. All right, so we were able to 100% this world. Where's the end at? I can't remember. Nah, I wasn't over there. Never mind. Level. Yeah. The level. Yeah. Look, bro, I'm just never gonna call it the right thing. We're just accept it. Let's just accept our fate at this point. Some things my brain just won't get right. It's alright. It's alright up in the booty eye. The end was over here, right? No, he childed me. Dude, where the hell you get out of here? I can't remember. Help! Yeah, I don't know. He ate my balls. Climb down, girl. I mean, whatever you are, Spyro. And then we're gonna go over here. No, it was up here. I think. We just gotta know how to jump over here and not be a dumb hoe. There we go. Yeah, over here, right? Or no? Yeah, it was in here, wasn't it? This is probably what they're doing in the speed run. Scooching it! Scooching it! Bro, this is pain. Why they do this? Alright, here we go. Be climbing up in the booty, ah! Ah! Okay, there we go. Where is it at? Not you, but you. Peace out, bro! Ah, look at that. They're so cute. Look at them. Bro, what the frick? What is wrong with them? They're messed up. Okay, okay, so that was that, and then we got what we got? What we got? Wait, what? Guidebook. We can't do Fracture Hills, and then this last one we can't do. What is this? Shady Oasis. Shady Booty Eye. Let's go up in the Shady Booty Eye, folks. Look at him, he flying. Oh, I remember that from Spyro 1. Na 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 na. Oh, freak. Homie, bro, thick as hell. All right. So we're gonna over here. We can do everything except one orb. Okay, it's better when it's an orb that I can't do, because I want to collect all the gems.
Spyro, it's a good thing you're here. I've been trying to get a berry out of this magic berry bush, but I'm just not strong enough.
That sounds like a you problem. Just kidding.
If you charge or flame the bush, one of those yummy berries should drop.
Homie bro gets thick as hell. Ah, okay, you're not my friend. Okay, I thought you were my friend. Oh, because some of the gems are trapped by the orb or something like that. Na 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 na. Oh no, that felt sad. Ah, I didn't even see you, bro. Chill. How did you just walk through him? You couldn't slap him for me? Rude. That's so sad. I miss that? What the freak? Wait, what the freak? What the booty-eyed cheek on a Wednesday? How we missing all that? All right, hold on. So can I go over here? Oops, wrong camera angle. Can I? Yeah, you can. All right. See what's over here. Oh, dang. Okay, there's a lot of barrels up there. All right. I fell down. I fell all the way down now. All right. What is over here? Is that it? Can I get over here from there? No, I don't think I could do that from there, right? No. I think we gotta go back over here. All right, we'll come back if we need to. But I don't think I can reach that from over here. But can I reach it from over here, though? Yeah, but not the part that has the barrels. Unless I... Yes! Nice. You get there later? Well, I think I just said, frick that, bro. I'm getting there now. Oh, frick, no.
Spyro, my brothers have been trapped in solid rock. I'm afraid you'll need to learn some kind of head bash move before you can help us.
Oh. I guess this is what y'all talking about. Well, that's unfortunate then, huh? Some headbutt. Honestly, I'll take a headbutt ability. That's kind of cool. Oh, probably need a headbutt, right? Ooh. Where do you go? Oh, nice. How convenient. I'm gonna have to just kill those because it's funny. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see. Back up here. What else is over here? And okay, we need to get you another thing. All right. We're gonna get you another thing. Hold on now. Ow. All right. Dang. Okay, that's a no backup type of way. And this is where we just were. Okay. Alrighty. How many enemies we got? Woo, 7 out of 21. Holy god dang. Alright. I did not even see you. Luckily, you didn't hurt me. Is that a way you can go? Alright. A lot of enemies in here. Oh, frick, didn't see you there, buddy. But you know what? That's perfectly fine because... There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Something tells me I didn't explore this one enough. Let me just take a look. Let me just take a second look up in here. I think it's okay. I think we're okay. Sorry, I just had to kill you. It was worth. All right. Then, yeah, looks like we're good there. Alrighty. Good stuff. Worth. Okay. Okay, that's back where we were. Okay. Ooh, that's a green egg. Ha! Get wrecked, nerd. Dang. Okay, we're gonna need some more. Where's the birdies? Where are the birdies at? One of the key parts of the main quest in Starfield decided not to spawn and the playthrough was effed. Are you serious? There's no... Can you, like, reload the save? They ran against the wall. Y'all saw that? Oh, okay, that's why they wanted me to have the... That's why you wanted me to eat this. Alright, game. I see. It wasn't to slap the genie. It's actually so sad because there was like all this stuff about I remember reading like a post that Bethesda made for Starfield talking about we worked so hard on this game, so it's so sad to hear that things don't work. What? I love those people.
For helping me reach the Great Berry Bush. Now we can eat berries all the time. Here, take this. It's a gift from all of us hippos.
They're so cute. Bro, you cannot be telling me you can't autosave? Yo, what's up, Luminar? How you doing? Okay, so we got all the enemies and okay. Yeah, that's cray, bro. You gotta save. I missed those guys from Spyro 1. They were fun. Ah, there you are. Oh no, yeah, we were talking about Starfield, not Spyro. Spyro's good. Spyro, you save like everywhere. Like you don't gotta worry about that. Where was that guy? Oh, here you are. Alright, hold on. I'm low on health. Hold on, let me kill some of these. Okay, we're fine. What kind of weird path is this ish? No, frick! God dang it! Look, this path is weird, alright? Where's one of the... Yeah, right. Freak. Can you, like... Oh, you can. My bad. I hit the wrong button. I don't think this game has the same problem as that other thing. Where you can't jump and run. I think that was an issue with the first game. Or I was just bad, but I just figured it out right there. That was perfectly fine. That was perfectly easy to do once I realized that. I do need to kill some hoes, though. Like you. Get some health back. Still another one. Okay, all the way back at the beginning. It seems to have that same trend every time. Okay, so we got one more of the lamp dudes. Gotta figure out where the other one was. Where the other one at? Let's see. Oh, here you are. Cool.
Thanks for bringing
Yeah,
back
baby.
3 magic lamps. Here, take this orb. Some fairy left it with me, but it won't hold a proper shine.
Aw. I love these hippos. They're so cute. I want a hippo best friend. Oops. No. Oh, okay. So the last orb is the one I can't get. And I'm assuming I got all the gems except for the one related to what y'all were saying I can't get yet. I don't know why I just jumped down here. I don't know why I did this. Wait. Yeah, this is all the... Yeah, that's the beginning. Yeah. Excuse me. There's a quick way up, I think. Right? Where's that thing at? The thing that teleports me up. Teleports me up yonder. Here he is. Oh. Ah! Great. Yeah, these. There we go. Yeah, these. So we can't do the orb thing, but we can at least go over here and get some of these gems. And I'm assuming I can't get this with this, right? No? Yeah. Alright, so that's probably headbutt. And, yep, that looks about right. 370 out of 400. A lot of the times when things break in Bethesda games, there are like some cheat commands that you can use. Maybe that will work. To fix it? Oh, just ask Sparks. Oh, sorry. Forgetting about that. Let me drop down real quick. Yeah, they're pointing towards this. Gotcha. Gotcha, baby. All right. We'll be back. Oh, there are no commands? Oh, okay. Cutscenes are really cute. But yeah, they're commands, but you can't fix this issue of commands. Yeah, because a lot of the times when something breaks, I just find like a command and like fix some glitch.
Your guidebook can break the lock on the door, and you can fight Gulp. Are you ready?
Sure?
You'll have to jump down the hole in the floor to get...
I'm scared! Well, there's literally no point because I can't do anything else anyway, so let's go, baby! What?
Gulp, we've finally made Avalar ours. You've earned a special reward. Gulp, what is it, boy? Oh, the fairy. Here you go. Singed by
How
cake.
could you?
Dragon, you are really starting to get on my nerves. Say goodbye, flame breath. Gulp, lunchtime.
Okay, so how hard is Gulp gonna be?
Gulp, finish him off and you can have all the fairies you can eat. I'm going to enjoy this.
You can fight Ripto right after? Harder than Ripto? What? Lord, have mercy on me. How do I hurt you? It's probably something related to what's dropping, right? Ah, got you. I did not mean to hit that one by accident, folks. What? I thought there were more than that. Where are they all go? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, do I have to start it myself? Frick. Mommy! I'm so scared! Wait, what? Oh, it's in my mouth. Why can't you guys just give me the same goddamn weapons? Oh, Lord. Okay, I didn't know he did all that. Okay. Oh, so he starts attacking me with the bombs if I don't pick it up. Okay. No, are you serious? Oh man, this is some booty I cheek on a Tuesday, Thursday. Ah! Yeah, I'm so dead. Pick it up. I hate when Spyro does this ish. I hate when Spyro does this ish. It's so hard to get him to pick things up. Oh, okay, I can see why this is kind of hard, but it's not that bad. It's just kind of annoying because I can't attack him whenever I want. Oops. Okay, I hurt myself, but, you know, Shanae. You gotta get really good at the timing of his movements, seems. Oh no, that counted as a hit? Oh man, this is bad. I gotta not get hit when I'm hitting him as well. Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button. That's my fault. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, okay, so he blew it up too. Yeah, that's bad. I have no one else to blame but myself for these mishaps. A chicken? Ain't nobody got time for that. See, everything would be fine if I had health right now. I just don't have any health because I hit myself by hitting him, which makes no sense. But that's basically what happened. So, it's kind of rippity. Can't get any more duper than that, folks. Okay, when he oh, no! See, that was the camera. The camera got me. The camera, I ran into an egg. You might want to try to get the chickens, because if you don't, he will, and then... Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, frick. Okay, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. The chicken is for healing. Dang it, it happened again. Dang it. His eye sac got licked. So I don't know. Is it worth it going for those? Because I really want to heal in those moments. I really want to just damage him. But I know that in those moments, if I damage him like that, I'm dead. Yeah, okay. So every time you hit him, everything else blows up. So I got to just keep in mind that I won't have anything else to hit him with, so I need to just be cautious of that and make sure I'm turning my camera as much as humanly possible. So I can see when an egg is there, so I don't cuck myself on an egg again. Okay, I need to give myself time to pick this up. All right, what are y'all giving me? All right. Dang it, missed. That was my own fault. Okay, he's gonna do, I think this is the one I jump. Fine, that's fine. Give me a chicken? No? Oh yeah, no, everything blew up. Yeah, I forgot. Woo! Nice. Chicken. No chicken yet. No chicken. Ah, dang. That's unfortunate. Okay, jump. Maybe he'll run into that. Ah, I went too far. This one's the easiest if I can get it to pick up. There we go. Nice. Right before he got the bomb. Ah! Ah! That was unlucky. Be something good, come on. Dang it, that's not good. Yeah, baby! Is that it? Or is there more to it?
Spyro, you did it!
Whoa! Alora, where'd you come from?
I was just outside the castle in Autumn Plains. The castle is now free again. There's no sign of Ripto. And since you've been around, the creatures of Avalar are finally starting to get along. Since you've done so much for Avalar, and since I know you really missed being on vacation, we really wanted to do something nice for you. It's not much, but we hope you like it.
Wow, this is great! Aren't you gonna join me?
What?
No. I'd
Wait,
like to.
what? What is this?
In the winter tundra. He's still trying to fix the super portal so we can send you home.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I think I'll just hang out here for a while and
What kind of vacation is this? Yeah, just sit here where you fought the boss.
Where'd Laura go? I better follow her.
I think I've finally come up with a way to access the dragon worlds from the super portal. This power crystal should give us the extra boost that we need. Just a few more calculations to set it up. I think I have it. Excellent! Everything is finally ready. We're going to need a lot more orbs, but with the power crystal boosting it, the super portal should work again.
So, you thought you had gotten rid of me? Well, I'm afraid not. I persuaded that fat.
So he's
bear
easier?
Moneybag
Should I just go right to him then?
bomb.
Quick, the power crystal.
Don't even try it, book boy, or you'll be the world's smartest pile of ashes.
Oh, my bad, Luminar. I was just like really into the game. I wasn't paying attention. But see ya though.
Something quick.
Oh, okay.
Hey, give that back. Well, I tried. You little fools! After I destroy you all with my new scepter, I'm going to rename this place Riptonia!
I swear he's just getting thrown all the time, but it's hilarious every time. So this is a new world?
Spyro, Ripto's still alive, and he's locked us out of the castle. Even worse, he's stolen our new power crystal for the super portal. If you can collect enough orbs, you'll be able to get the power crystal back from Ripto, and we can send you to Dragon Shores.
Bro, just let me headbutt. I just want a headbutt, bro. I thought I was gonna get the headbutt after all that. Dang, y'all didn't even fill up my health. Okay. I see how it is. Go talk to Doucher? Alright. Let's talk to Douche.
Well, Spyro, it comes down to this. There's only one more thing I can teach you, and the head bash move is very
Yeah! I thought it was gonna be way harder than that. I'm sorry. I was ignoring him on purpose. Like, frick this hoe!
You'll find the head bash may help you out on some tasks that were impossible before. Remember, just jump, then triangle. Good luck.
Yeah, shush. So is this like a ground pound? Okay, yeah. So it's a ground pound. But right on the head, though. Okay, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back and then finish those other levels that I wasn't able to finish, and then I'll be done for today. That's gonna be our goal. Because I really want 100% that anything that's accessible to me if I can, and we're about to hit 2 hours, so we have enough time to hit that. Let me just get everything that's like right in the open right over here for now. And let's go on back. Hopefully I went to the right place. I think it's this one. I think this is the right one. Autumn Plains. XXX. Basically telling me that I suck. Alright, let's go, game. Actually, I need to kill some of y'all because my health is still not maxed. Alright, I think we gotta go back up here. Well, it's saying X because I didn't get any orbs. Both flying levels? Am I missing anything? If I'm missing something, let me know. But I thought I did everything. So we were able to do 100%. What's Icy Speedway? Where is that? It doesn't show it. Am I drunk? Oh, is that extra level that I found? That I never went back to? Maybe. I think I gotta go and do that. Yeah. I think I remember finding that. Alright. Bro, I gotta see all this again? Wait, no, I don't gotta do this part, right? Do I? Because this is the one that gives me the talisman, right?
Thank you for releasing.
No, it's not in the level list for... No, freaking hell. Okay, there's really no way. You have to just be patient with those. Okay, got you. Yeah, I remember finding it. Oh, what? I thought there was lava there. Oops. Is there lava here? Okay, that was kind of awkward, but it worked. All right, I try to do that too. Yeah, they do. What? I thought you slammed already. What? Do these doors not matter? I don't understand how these doors work still. Alright, for now I just focus on trying to kill everything. Dang, okay. Some more health. A power up that help with the doors. Like a specific one. Ah, okay. No! Frick! Got too close. Oh yeah, I remember that door one. The lady's still stuck in the door. Frick. Oh, I need some health. Can I destroy this with this then? No? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies in this one. I need y'all. This level's way more fun in New Game Plus. We're getting close to all of them. All of them killed. Alright, alright. I got the few. So how do I use the headbutt on these? What? What? I didn't even see these last time. Because y'all saying I need the headbutt for this. I don't understand how... Oh, do I... Ah! Don't miss like that, though. Is that what I'm supposed to do? What? Okay, let me talk to you again, see. I don't remember.
Great. Just keep those Earthshapers away from me, and I'll take this potion to Hunter.
Bro, come on.
Will you?
Oh, okay, I see. Don't, oh, come on, dude. That's the where is he going? That's the same one I pushed last time, you ball sack. Oh, I actually died. I was like, what? I was trying to see if I hit them first, if it would help. He got hit by one that I already hit. Okay, so I really have to just wait for him. Okay, I got you. I don't know why he's walking in a circle like this. Like, where is he going? Where is he? Dude, what? What is this path he's taking? I hate this guy. I hate this guy. He wants to die. Okay, as long as he could have just said that, bro. We didn't have to draw it out this long if you wanted to die. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Dude, why does he walk back to the same one? I hate this guy. Oh, oh my god. My health is really low though, so I might not be able to make this one. I can't get hit. He walks back to the same guy. It's so hard to turn myself around in this game. So like that's the only problem. I know he's doing that. I know he's going to do that, but like it's hard to get myself back around there. Yeah, see. Okay, we'll start again. At least I have a lot of lives.
Where do you?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, and thank goodness you didn't let me do this one first, because this is so stupid. Homie bro dumb as hell. Oh, frick, sorry, I forgot he goes to that one. My bad. That was my fault.
Where do you?
Who saw this one? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, who thought this was a good idea? This is so bad. Like, even a kid would look at this and be like, why the hell would you do this? I feel like even a kid would notice how dumb this is. And be like, you should know, you should not do this. This is not a good, this is not good development. Oh my god, I hit him every time. Why is this deer so stupid?
Where do you?
I hit the guy. I'm trying to turn around and get to the other dude, and I hit him every time. Please tell me it almost ends after that one. Dude, I gotta go to the right. I gotta go to the right. I died too. Is it gonna count me dying or does it count lose? Oh, wow. Did it count me dying? I wonder if it counted me dying. Okay, I need to go to the right there. Okay, I just need to go to the right of him, then we'll be fine. You guys so dumb. Really, that was the last one?
Man, do my feet feel better.
He had no reason to go that way. None. He was just like, you know what? Let me just make this harder for you for no reason whatsoever.
As long as you're here, would you like to help me take out these stubborn earth shapers?
Yes. I didn't really pay attention, but hopefully we'll be fine. Yo, what's up, Think Blue? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well.
long as you're here, would you like to help me take out these stubborn Earth Shapers?
I don't even know what happened there, but okay. Yeah, but I was literally in the middle of head bashing the other one. He shot twice? I thought he shot one at a time. I don't understand how I didn't do that fast enough. I literally got out of the animation for the other one. And it's like, bro, just shoot it again. Like, come on now.
We make a great team. Here.
I'm doing pretty good. I've been feeling pretty good lately, so I'm happy with that.
Get annoyed at him at
After
the
this, you have one
moment.
more orb and final gems. Okay. I'm trying. That's all the enemies. So what's the last orb? Oh, that's the thing with the lady. Where the lady's stuck in the house, right? Hold on. How do you... Let me figure out how you do that. This one. Yeah. How did these come back? What the frick?
Oh, a dragon. Perhaps you can help. My
Supercharge? Where do I get that? Oh! Oh, so you have to do like a whole pathway. Okay. If I can figure out what that pathway is. Dang it. Okay, so I think they actually show you the pathway on the colored ground. Okay, apparently I have to just do it like that. No! Frick, you gotta jump. God dang it. Dang, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. There we go. Nice!
Thank goodness you broke that door down for me. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever. I found this fancy orb in here. Please take it.
What? Oh, I missed gems? Oh, yeah, I think I remember there's a chest that's locked up, right? Okay, hold on, I gotta figure out where that is. You said you hit all the doors. So that's back here. Right? Yeah, the doors are open now. So where's the final chest? Did I miss that? I thought it was gonna hurt me. I saw this chest before, but now I can't find it. What the frick? Chest is near the end of the loop on the left. Oh. Sorry, I keep forgetting about that. What? I'm stupid. I don't see. Isn't it a lava area? This is the lava area, right? This over here. Sparks is pointing up. What? I'm stupid. I don't understand where this is at. This? At the end of the loop, you go on a path. You stand that and look left. Oh, that. Here you go. Yeah. So can I... Yeah, I remember that now. Can I just make my own pathway? No. Can I turn and come up here and jump over here like that? Or will that not work? Wait, oh, yo, what's up, Danny? How you doing? What do you mean? You're a good person. Dang. Can I make that? I think I can, right? Or do I have to go all the way around? I could do the whole thing again if I have to. And just try. The thing is, it'll be really awkward to go left. Oh, no, you can do it. See, I remember this power. The only thing I hate about this power... Yo, I love it. I love it, Danny. I love it. But yeah, no worries. I know you have a lot going on, but I appreciate you stopping in. It's good to hear from you. Frick! Hope that you're doing swell. Just take the path? Yeah, but this looks doable! Hey, fair. There we go. Woo, baby. Oh my lord. I almost went right into the lava like that. Forgot about that. Gotta be careful with that now. Alright, where is the end of this? No, not you. I'm afraid. Can you just exit level without losing everything? Did we? Oh, because I was like terrified that if I've always been terrified that if I exit level the wrong way, I lose everything. Oh no, I think I have to do all these. Freak. I think that's where the end was. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it like this to be safe. Sorry, I have to watch this cringe for a while. You can just exit level? Are you 100% sure? Okay, well, I got it to save. Okay, yeah, we're good. I've been sick with a bad cough for over a week, and my rib cage hurts so bad. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Plus, my toddler has no chill, and she's not sick for whatever reason. Yeah, totally understandable that you got your hands full. But I hope you and your child are doing well. I'm just playing casually, but honestly, if I were to speedrun again, I feel like I would speedrun Spyro 1. Okay, wait, hold on. Guidebook. So we gotta go to Shady Oasis, but then I want to look for that other flying level before I forget. I think it was like somewhere in this area. Yeah, no, not this, right? There's like something you can jump to. Yeah, here it is. So let's try to do this first before I forget. Icy Speedway. But yeah, right now I'm just playing this casually. It's been fun. It's been a good old time. Oh no, it won't let me get away with just a string anymore. Dang it. Alright, let's see what this one's all about. Dang, I keep finding something new to look at. I get distracted and figure out the other thing I was doing. Did I just miss that? I think I just missed that. I think I'm hurt. I'm hurt? Oh, frick. Ah, frick. God dang it. Lord have mercy on my booty. Alright. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're good. Dude, what the hell? How many things are in here? Sure. I'm gonna try to be speedrunning done. Help! Never mind, we're broken. We broke everything. We're not gonna be done. Oh, so there's Eskimos in the air and Eskimos on the ground. That's why it said I'd done so many already. Okay. Alright. Man, there's a lot going on up in that booty eye. Whew. Alright. So we got these Eskimos on the string. We got these homie bros on the ice pillars. Oh, we missed. We missed the booty eye. We missed. We got the snakes in the water. We got the arches up in the booty eye. Rude. Dang it. No, frick. Dang it. We need to get those guys on the ground here. That's really important. No, frick. Stop. No, I missed him like 50 times. Oh no, that's so bad. And then there's one more. Keep forgetting it's inverted. Dang it! We almost had this from. We almost had it. Oh, out of curiosity, what's going here? Oh, I'm really glad that you enjoy the streams. That's all I gotta say. I appreciate it. I try my best to be entertaining, but I also just get really into games I play. Frick. But yeah, I'm always happy to have you people around. You might only be interested in this game, but I do plan to play tons of others. So if you'd like to hang around, I'd be happy to have you. But I also understand having preferences of what you like to watch. I do plan to play Spyro. I plan to play every Spyro game. No, frick. No, god dang it. I might even, I'm also planning to play the remasters. We'll see. I think I have those on PC though. I'm so bad at these on the ground, dude. No! 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 I wasted so much time like that. I don't even know what I'm missing. Oh, it was the arches. Dang it! I had one more! Oh my god. Oh, frick. You might have to put Quill Rabbit's message into text-to-speech because I can't read that right now. You should learn how to do that though, Quill Rabbit. You gotta learn how to make it easy for me to read because I'm an old hag. I can't be reading all that. No! Oh, I thought I missed. I was about to get mad. Frig! I did miss. Dang it.
The preferred term seems to be Inuit, or just Inuk for individuals, because the word Eskimo has some racist history to it, but also not all Arctic people agree and many of them still use Eskimo, and the other terms aren't native to their language either, so.
Oh, okay. You're hilarious. You literally type like a dictionary. Alright, alright. I did not know that there was controversy of how to refer to people. So that's interesting. I did not know that, so it's good to know. Good to have that info. I'm just doing whatever freaking random thing. I don't even know what I'm doing with this level right now. I'm hoping that randomness helps. Oh no, where are these? Oh, here we go. One more. yeah, okay. There's a secret orb, but you can't get it until you beat the time attack. What's time attack? Oh, okay. Cool. Now I gotta go looking for it. I thought it was related to these. Is it? Oh, I can't even go high enough for those. Alright, never mind. What's this fly? Yeah, I thought... Oh, you know what? I think I have an idea of what it might be. Hold on, I need more time. What was it? I think it's like inside. How do I get inside again? Frick. Oh, never mind. I thought maybe I can go in the water. I thought maybe there's something under there. Never mind. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm not on a timer. I don't know why I thought that. Oh, I thought it was something in there. It's not in there? It's obvious? It has to be something in here, right? Is an igloo? Oh, that. Stop. Excuse me. Please stop. I was having a hard time. Don't worry about it.
Looks like you're ready for a more serious challenge. How about a little paragliding? You're not afraid of heights, are you?
I am, but I'm not Spyro, so we're good to go. Don't miss any or I have to start over. Frick you.
Hey!
Shut up, okay? Don't you be judging me, Peter. Oh, come on. I thought I got that.
Hey, I heard you were good at this flying stuff.
Wow. What a douchebag. Homie bro's getting slapped. Dude, don't tell me this is gonna be harder than like all the other hard ones, right? Even though it's not even full stars. Don't be trolling me, game. See, the problem is it's hard to know how far you gotta go to the booty eye cheat. That missed?
Hey!
Shut up. I swear to God. You say that one more time. I'm about to slap your eye sack on the nut. Did you say that to on a slap your eye sack on a nut?
Hey, I heard
What?
you were good at this flying stuff.
What did I miss? What? I miss? How did I miss? Oh my God. Okay, I turned too fast. Wow. Dude, I thought I had that. I didn't realize I turned too fast. Oh no. What? Oh, come on. You're such a ball. He's such a ball. god. I don't know why I say half of the things I say, if you're wondering. Don't question it. Ah, dang it, I turned right before the sound. I'm anticipating instead of waiting for the sound. I know. Shanae. Ah, thank God.
Way to go, Spyro! You're even better than
Oh, you
I
finished
am.
100% speedrun here? Oh, that's interesting. God, imagine me killing the run on that. Like, we got this PB for sure, frick. Oh, frick, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, I exited the level. Give up. Okay, bye. I did everything. Don't be judging me. So I finished that. It doesn't even, so does it show up now if I check the guidebook? Oh, it does now. Wow, that's so weird. All right, so now all I want to try to do is finish Shady Oasis if we have time. We'll see. Pizza's in the oven for me, so I don't got a lot of time in my hands. That's this. I could, yeah. Remember, you don't have to do everything. I can't remember what got left off here, so I might not have to repeat everything. Hmm? I mean, I could do that, yeah. Or I could eat on stream because fat, so.
Spyro.
Oh yeah, I love this level. This is like great. This level was great. It's probably one of my favorite levels. Oops, my bad. I didn't mean to hit you, bro. Oh, it was like one challenge that I couldn't do. So I think I can just go and do that challenge and then we're good? Or do I have to kill everything again? I can't remember anymore. Oh wait, no, I have to kill just enough to be able to initiate the challenge. Because I think it required like... What? Bro! What the booty was that? Well, all the enemies are just like out and about here, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Did he hit his own enemy there? That was weird. He was like celebrating for hitting his own thing. You cheating, ho? Frick you. I'm gonna kill you with this again. Suck it. What? Cheating, ho? That's what you call a cheater, folks? Don't respect cheaters.
Spyro. 3 thieves have stole my...
Oh, no, no, not you. Bye. No, no, you're not. Oh, God, not the cutscene. We did these already. We don't need that. Go away. I remember this. We needed this to get all the gems. Wait, that wasn't all the gems? Oh, it's probably related to this, right?
My 8 brothers have been trapped in rock and will sink in the lava if you can't break them free. Head bash the rocks by jumping, then pressing triangle.
Yeah, sure. Bro, I almost lost because I missed.
Big family, but you've managed to save all of them. Take this thing too. I'm too tired to carry it anymore.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I don't know how I missed this last time, but okay. Sure. Alright, so now we gotta teleport back up. Where's the thing at? Oh yeah, we can just exit level. Keep forgetting about that. Gaming! Alright, there we go. We did it. Woo! We 100% autumn plains, I think? Now I gotta figure out how to get back to the new place, and then I'll stop there for today. Man, this game's a lot of fun, I gotta say. I think it's over here somewhere. Just double check. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. Then we just got Winter Tundra, and I think that's the last place. Let's go! Just in time for pizza.